Well, hey there guys, thanks for tuning in. There is a very good chance that the person watching this video could be infected with the world's most interesting and bizarre, mind-altering parasite. A current study finds that up to 40 to 60% of the world's population could be infected with this incredible parasite. The parasite I'm referring to is the Toxoplasmic Gandii. So it is now roughly understood that the parasite Toxoplasmic Gandii is capable of making subtle but very significant changes in people's behavior. What makes this parasite unique is that it is capable of infecting almost any warm-blooded mammal, which is very rare. Despite being able to infect almost any warm-blooded mammal, this parasite is only capable of reproducing itself in one animal, which is cats. So there's a pretty good chance that your house cat is capable of giving you a parasite that could literally change the way that your mind thinks and behaves. So where exactly does this parasite come from? Well, it all starts in mice, rats, and other small rodents. Basically what happens is that the rodent will ingest either fluids or droppings from other rodents that are contaminated with the parasite. Once it is in the body of the rodent, it will start to take over the body of the rodent in almost every part of the rodent, but most significantly, it will attach itself and start to control a part of the rodent's brain called the amygdala. The amygdala, if you don't know, is the part of your brain responsible for things like fear response. Once the parasite has taken control of the rodent's amygdala, through a way that isn't completely yet understood, the parasite will rewire the rodent's brain to make the rodent sexually attracted to cat's urine. Undoubtedly, if a rodent is attracted to the scent of cat's urine, that will make it very, very convenient and very easy for the cat to prey on these rodents. So you might hear that and be asking yourself, well, what does that have to do with me and why should I be concerned about that? Well, studies have also found that chimpanzees in the jungle who are infected with the parasite become sexually attracted to the scent of leopard urine. And obviously makes that very, very easy for the leopards to eat these chimpanzees. Now, chimpanzees share 99% DNA with humans, basically. There are a few small differences, but the parasite has no problem at all in infecting itself with humans. Now, you would think that humans, being at the top of the food chain and having no real natural predators, would basically be a dead end for this virus, because the mechanism that's going on here doesn't really have any end result, right? So let's go back to the Stone Age when humans were quite a bit different, but quite a bit the same as well. Back in the Stone Age, humans did have some natural predators, and one of those natural predators was a very large cat called the saber-toothed cat. So obviously, if cavemen would have been infected with the Toxoplasmic Gandii, they would become sexually attracted to the scent of saber-toothed cat urine, which would make it very easy for saber-toothed cats to chow down on cavemen. So obviously, in the current day and age, it is not common to have to face giant cats of any kind. It's not common to run into a large, dangerous cat on your daily commute to work. But Toxoplasmic Gandii still has effects on the part of the brain that I mentioned earlier, the amygdala, which has to do with things like fear response. Now, this is very interesting and significant because a current study found that students in the US who were infected with the Toxoplasmic Gandii were 1.4 times more likely to be majoring in risky or dangerous fields, such as business, entrepreneurship or anything that involves management. So yeah, undoubtedly this toxoplasmic parasite does have an effect on your appetite for danger and risk. A similar study was carried out and they found that 180% of small business owners were infected with this parasite. Now, danger doesn't only involve things like owning a business or what you're studying in university, but a very interesting study out of Turkey found that people infected with the Toxoplasma gondii parasite were 3 times more likely to get in a car accident. So this parasite, being as old as it is and as widely spread and effective as it is very likely to have caused hundreds of thousands of road deaths and road accidents every year. Now, of course, I mentioned that the parasite is also capable of causing strange behavior, not only just an appetite for risk. Now, people started noticing this strange behavior right around the same time that humans were commonly keeping cats as house pets, which was hundreds of years ago in Paris. And yeah, around that time, a lot of mood disorders and a whole list of mental health disorders and problems started to arise when humans were getting more and more associated with cats. Now, the mood and behavioral disorders that this parasite would be most associated with are intermittent explosive disorder, which is anger disorder, people who get angry out of nowhere and get angry very often at very little things. Schizophrenia is also highly associated with this parasite, and possibly Tourette's. So yeah, in conclusion, this is a very interesting parasite, and if you are a cat person or you've been around cats a lot your whole life, there's a pretty good chance that you have it. And yeah, that's all for this video. If you found this video interesting and you want to see more videos like this covering interesting topics, give this video a like, and if you didn't like it and you don't like me, give it a dislike and tell me in the comments. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks.